Hey, what's up everyone? Today is a very, very exciting day because we are taking another step into the future when it comes to computing. Now, this is the Apple Vision Pro, brand new, what they're calling a spatial computer, right? And the funny part is that really it's a VR or an AR headset, right? Apple just does an amazing job when it comes to standing apart from the competition. So instead of calling it a VR or AR headset, which would be a commodity, they're trying to decommoditize themselves by calling this spatial computing, okay? So let's go ahead and unbox this, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. Just a quick context, I actually happen to be a DJ and also an entrepreneur, so a DJpreneur, and I'm gonna give you my real perspective of what I think about the brand new Apple Vision Pro. Let's get into it.
This is the Ben Herman Show.
All right, here we go. So here's the box. As you can see, they always have these nice little side pull tabs. I'm supposed to go from the bottom up. Here we go. And on the other side, there's another pull tab right here. All right, I'm gonna set this down carefully. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up here. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. This is what the Apple Vision Pro looks like in the box. It almost looks like this nice little shelf. Like you could just put this on a shelf as a statue just for everybody to ooh and ah at, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up here. This is the headset. I'm gonna move this box to the side real quick. And as you can see, it has a protective cover on the front here, and then also some cardboard inside. So let me go ahead and remove the cardboard real quick. There you go. Moving this away. And then let me go ahead and take off this little sleep cover. This almost looks like, you know, when you're on the airplane, you're trying to rest. If there's lights on, it's got a little cover on it. So that is gone. I'm gonna keep this actually on the box here. And as you can see, this is what the headset looks like. As you can see, it's got the nice glass on the front, metal design. It has a combination of iPhone, Apple Watch, AirPods, all combined together, which is super awesome. And then as you can see on the back here, this is the solo knit band, which I like more just because I tend to style my hair. But there's also, inside the box, there's also the dual, like, where it goes over the strap over the head as well, in addition to the back as well. So that's supposed to distribute the weight more evenly, so that way you can wear this headset for a lot longer. So let me go ahead and set this down. One thing I did notice though is as I'm holding it, this light seal right here is magnetic and it keeps kind of popping off. So that is something there as well. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check out what's inside the box as well. All right, so we're gonna lift this cover up here. And as you can see, as always, there is some paperwork, and I believe there's also a microfiber cloth inside of here. So let me go ahead and check this out. As I pull this out, oh, nice little booklet. It says Apple Vision Pro on in front. And actually, this is a guide booklet on all of the various things that we're supposed to go over. So we'll check that out in a little bit. So I will go ahead and stuff this back in here. Next up is, oh, this is the dual loop band that's inside of here, which happens to be, again, that evenly distributed band. And so I'm gonna leave this in here because honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, just because, again, I tend to not wear hats very often. I tend to style my hair. This happens to be the polishing cloth, because one thing I did notice is with all of this glass on the front, this is definitely going to attract a ton of fingerprints. So it is going to be very nice to have a polishing cloth to be able to keep it nice and clean. So let me go ahead and open this up as well. Check this out. Oh, this is very soft, by the way. And then on the front here, it actually says Apple Vision Pro right here, embossed into the cloth, which is very, very lovely. Next up, we have another light seal cushion, which is nice. So as I can tell here, I can take the full light seal off, and then there seems to be kind of a cushion here, which is, I believe, the thinner option. And then there is a thicker versus this little light seal cushion here. So this is what these look like. So you have two options, which is very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the thin one on for right now and check that out. Then inside of here, you'll see again, this is where the cushion was located. Here's the battery pack. Looks like also a charger and a USB cable to charge with as well. So this right here, what I found out on the battery side is on average, people are experiencing so far about 2 to 2.5 hours of charge time or use time on this battery, which I think is good enough because again, you can purchase multiple of these and then just, you know, plug them in, which should keep it, you know, nicely charged throughout as well. So as you're using this, like while you're traveling, let's say in an airplane, a lot of these newer airplanes have USB chargers anyways. So then you can actually plug it in right here as well, and then charge it while using it. So that way you're not actually going to run out of any charge while you're on the plane. Got a USB-C to USB-C cable, nicely braided. And then we also have a charging brick, which looks very similar to like an iPad charging brick. So I'm assuming it's the same type of charge power. Let me check it out real quick. 30 watts. 30 watts, and as you can see right here, there's the little plug-in for the wall plug-in with a USB-C on the back, okay? This right here is a really lovely battery pack made out of aluminum, and I'm sure lithium ion inside, right? With a nicely braided cable, and then it has this nice little adapter that is supposed to attach to the headset. Now this right here is not MagSafe like a lot of the Apple accessories. This is going to be an actual manual connection because as you can imagine, as you're using it, you're gonna wanna make sure that this stays in, right? So on the left side of the headset, I see that's where the connection is located. So I'm gonna go ahead and line up the dots here. Actually, I have to set this headset down and then I'm gonna turn it. There you go. And there it's connected. And then I'm seeing a little white dot right now that is kind of blinking on softly. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm gonna go ahead and put this headset on my head right now and of course try to not mess up my hair here. So I'm gonna grab this here and put it on like so, okay? It's already very loose. So on the right side here, there's this large knob and I can turn this so that way it hopefully, yep, it's tightening now nicely to my head there. All right, perfect. Oh, this is actually pretty comfortable. And the second that I put it on, I can already hear the speakers going. I'm actually not able to see the camera right now. I'm looking at a diagram that's telling me to push the digital crown. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it down. All right, and there's a green check mark. And here's an Apple logo, and oh, just like that, here I am. I can now see the camera again with the headset on. So this right here usually falls right in the back of your pocket, right? So this is where you usually want to store this in your back pocket or side pocket. And this cable should actually run behind you like so. Awesome. So now when I'm looking over here, I'm seeing that there's hello, just like when you purchase a MacBook or a brand new iPhone. So I'm going to go ahead and press the digital crown down again. It says hello in all the different languages. Okay. Triple click top button for accessibility options, but press. Awesome. Okay, I'm clicking it. Now it's asking me to bring my iPhone or iPad nearby to get started, and then double click the digital crown. So I have my iPhone right over here outside the camera frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it real quick. And of course, it's not gonna have Face ID on, but it recognized me already, which is really cool. So even with the headset on, it actually still pulled up the Apple Vision Pro. So it's saying unlock to continue. So I'm gonna show that to the B-roll camera right here. Hopefully it's capturing that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click. I'm gonna have to use my passcode because again, it's not recognizing me with the Apple Vision Pro on. All right, it's asking me to put in the Apple ID settings here. Update Apple ID settings, so continue. So it is pretty blurry as I'm looking through this headset right now. You have to hold it pretty far away because the closer it is, the more blurred it is. So okay, did that, and now I'm supposed to push the digital crown on the headset twice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Wow. So right now, the speakers on the side it has spatial audio, so I'm really hearing it like it's all around me, and it's playing this high-end video, high quality video, definitely 4K. Give me instructions of how to use the headset. Okay, now it's asking me to press the digital crown to set up your eyes and hands. So let me go ahead and push the digital crown on the right side here. And now I see a diagram with hands, looking at my hands. So I need to hold them up, and instantly it recognizes my hands, which is really cool. Now it's asking me to flip my hands over. Instantly recognizes it again. Awesome, and just like that, my hands are set up already, which is great. It's actually dimming the whole background right now, the whole room, so I can clearly see the text. It's now asking me to look at the dot and tap your fingers together to select it. So the cool part about this headset is, unlike other VR headsets where they have actual controllers, like mechanical controllers that you have to hold the entire time with buttons on it to provide that feedback. With Apple Vision Pro, you can actually utilize your fingers, just your pointer finger and thumb, and literally pinch together to select. So just like that, I just looked at it. Okay, it's asking me to look up now. So now select all the dots around the circle. Okay, here we go. Wow. Very responsive. Okay, now there's a light background that's happening, and I'm supposed to look at the dots and just pinch my fingers together. It's aligning my eyes, I believe, because the way that you control this headset is actually just with your eyes. So instead of having to move a mechanical mouse around, you look around, and that's how you select things. All right, one more time in a brighter lighting setting. And so right now the whole background is just very bright. And I'm gonna look at the dot and just simply pinch, as you can see right here. Okay, select two dots again. Here we go. Okay, it's now telling me that it's completing eye setup. And now I get to set up my persona. So I'm gonna go ahead and click. It's playing a video right now giving me instructions of how to set up my persona. So I need to take the headset off, and it looks like I need to hold that eye level.
Then follow the instructions. Turn your head to the right, to the left, and tilt up and down. Then you'll capture your facial expressions. Smile with your mouth closed. Smile showing your teeth. Raise your eyebrows and close your eyes. When you're done, put Apple Vision Pro back on to see your persona.
Okay, so it's asking me to remove the Vision Pro off my head. So I'm gonna go ahead and just find this little dial here, loosen it. All right, and I can grab it and take it off. Oh, wow. So again, when you grab this headset, you shouldn't grab it by the light seal.
Hold Apple Vision Pro at eye level.
So that way you don't pull off the light seal on accident, because it is just held by magnets. So I'm supposed to turn it around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this from the side so that we can see.
Align
Here we
your
go.
entire face within the frame. Adjust your head by tilting it slightly down. Slowly turn your head to the right. Now, slowly turn your head to the left. Now tilt your head up. Then tilt your head down. Next, let's capture your facial expressions. Smile with your mouth closed. Adjust your head by tilting it slightly down. Then make a big smile with your teeth showing. Now raise your eyebrows. Close your eyes for a moment. Capture complete. Put Vision Pro back on to continue.
All right, and just like that, I am done. So I'm going to go ahead and put this headset back on and see what else is in store for us. So go ahead and put it on. Here we go. And just like that, when I put it on, it's now telling me that's creating the persona. Again, I need to tighten this because it definitely is pretty heavy on the front. So you have to definitely make sure that you tighten it from the side here. All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this cord behind me as well. So it's just showing me a load screen right now where it's going to create the persona. Awesome. So now I can actually, wow, I'm seeing the digital version of myself. I think that I should probably do this again because my left eye is a little off. I must have not looked at it correctly, so I'll work on that. But I can also add studio lighting, contour lighting. I'm going to just keep it natural. Push next. Brightness, let's see here. Oh my gosh, so I can like just literally grab it and I can kind of, I can just look at it with my eyes and drag left to right to figure out where I want the brightness at for my avatar. Go ahead and push next. It's asked me if I want glasses or not, so I'm going to say no, because I don't usually wear glasses. Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to try to recapture it. Because it's asking me to set up optical ID, and now I can, oh. So it asked me to set up optical ID. All I had to do is just look, and it scanned my eye because it is, you know, personalized to every single person. So that way you can actually utilize your eye to pay for Apple Pay stuff or you know, make purchases online. Super cool. And then now it's asking me to set up a PIN, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So all I'm literally doing is just looking at the number on the keypad and then pinching my fingers together, which then selects it. So it's actually very intuitive and very, very simple. Now it's asking me to set up the Wi-Fi password. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at my Wi-Fi link here, okay? And then I literally get to look at a digital keyboard in front of me right now. And when I look at it, I can either type on it with tapping. So I'm gonna try to do that and see how that works. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's see if it can join my Wi-Fi network. And just like that, I'm on. All right, I'm gonna look this time, and so I can, you know, right now it's asking me to log into my Apple ID. I'm gonna just look at the keys on the digital keyboard and then just pinch my fingers together and see if that's a lot easier. So here we go. So I need to figure out my email. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a lot easier actually. Yep. All right, so now logging in. All right, so that has been our unboxing experience of the brand new Apple Vision Pro. Let me know inside the comments, do you think that this is going to be the spatial computing, VR, and AR? Is this going to be the future when it comes to entrepreneurs being able to run their entire businesses from one of these headsets? Also, if you happen to be a DJ, what do you think? Do you think that newbies can actually learn utilizing this DJ app where like literally virtually they can see this like deck in front of them? They can learn how to beat match, they can learn how to scratch and how to select music as well. Do you think that this is a viable option for newbie DJs before they even have to go buy a physical deck? Could they actually learn in VR or AR before they actually go out and purchase that new deck and perform in front of crowds? Let me know inside the comments right now. If you haven't done so already, make sure to also subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.